Warning, this episode of Black in America may contain adult themes, graphic language, and graphic violence. So if you sit there and see something on this episode that you don't like, don't go in our comments and write BS about it and think it's going to sit well with us. Viewer discretion is advised. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Black Talk Live. I am your host, Mr. Claudian Lemons, and this is Black in America. Look, I got a real topic right here that I need to talk to y'all about, man. You know what I'm saying? I just came across this video of this young woman by the name of Diamond the Body. Diamond the Body. Now, she is a rapper. She's also a stripper. She's also a strip club owner. And all of those things are admirable, but what's not admirable is this interview that she had where she claimed to have slept with as much as 2,000 people. As much as 2,000 people. Now, I know what some of y'all might already say is that, well, you know, men do it all the time, but the thing is, it's not good for men as well. But anyway, I want y'all to look at this interview because I'm gonna break down this interview. I'm gonna like really go through this interview and break down just this little part of the interview to show y'all what I mean, you know, with females in, you know, the industry today, in the world today, especially black females, brown females. Are they getting over-sexualized? And are they over-sexualizing themselves? And I'm going to bring you some proof behind that. But anyway, we're going to get into this video. I want y'all to check this out. And check out the very beginning of the video. The very beginning of this particular clip. Let's go.
First one is, have you ever had a train ran on you?
Oh my God. Okay.
Before she answered that, the clip starts off immediately asking her, has she had a train ran on her? Immediately. Now, of course, you know, like I said, this is a clip from a full interview. So before this, they were, you know, talking a little bit about her life, about how she started as a stripper. She said she started at the age of 15, which is a very young age for a woman to start as a stripper. And she cited her reason as wanting to go into stripping because her mom and her family at the time were falling on hard times and really needed the help. So she felt that she needed to step up and be the breadwinner of the family. But anyway, let's go into more of the video.
No, but I will say, I think that, bitch, I might want to. That's like one of my little fantasies. Like, bitch, I want two niggas to be just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sucking the dick right here and then nigga just fucking me from the back. Like, I don't know. That's be something I be really like, I be fantasizing about that. And, you know, I don't know if it just never happened like that. Cause my thing with sex, right? I be making love to niggas. We be like, so, you know, like, I don't know if we could just, and my niggas be loving me. They be, like, my niggas be obsessed with me. I don't give a fuck if they pay for the pussy, whatever, bitch. They be in love with me. So I don't even think they be on some shit like, bitch, you not fucking on other nigga.
Now, what I noticed from the very jump on this video is the fact that she is open to any and everything. She is open to any and everything. And this is what we see mostly in our young women today. They are open to any and everything. But we're going to keep going with the video because what I want to introduce later is how we even got to this point. But y'all check this out.
Like, nah. If anything, I'll have another bitch. But I can't see none of my niggas or past niggas ever letting me get a train ran on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is a fantasy, though.
Why?
I might have to do that. That's like on my bucket list, bitch. Before I die, bitch, I gotta get that choo-choo. How? Period. I gotta get that choo-choo.
So is that something that like, cause I don't be knowing, but I heard somebody say this. Like, is that like a fantasy that a lot of girls have, or is that just
I don't know about a lot of girls. I just know about me. I know that I like one nigga. Shit, I might like two. What the fuck? one nigga, two nigga, red nigga, blue nigga. I don't fucking know. Shit, it might just like if a nigga want a threesome, he look at two bitches like, damn, I'll fuck both of them bitches. Bitch, why we can't feel like that? Like, damn, bitch, I'll like, ooh, bitch, they fine. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if they was real brothers. So, bitch, y'all, I don't know. Maybe they do, but I know I can't speak for no other women. I can only speak for myself. And bitch, I want to get took in the fuck down.
Yeah, I be wondering that because I know how we are. We be more open on some women.
Yeah, because y'all don't have no judgment. Like you could say that openly and nobody not gonna judge you. If I say that,
I don't give a fuck.
No, for sure. But it's like with females, we get judged for little shit like that. Yeah. Well, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I am a hoe, so I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say.
Now, I don't agree with what she said about that. I don't agree with what she was saying that men don't get judged for, their sexual partners or them having multiple partners. Just that, for the most part, men keep it up under wraps. If we do have multiple partners and stuff like that, we keep that up under wraps, like lock and key. On top of that, men do get judged as well for, being with any and everybody. We hear it all the time. You see what I'm saying? We hear this all the time about, being with any and everybody and how, men not supposed to move like that and, how we should actually look for marriage more than we should look for, being single and just, being out here with different women. We hear that. We hear that. But like old boy said, for the most part, we don't care. Now, that's the bad part about society is that we don't care because our influence is now being spread to the women. Our influence of not caring about, how many sexual partners is now being spread to our women. And we get situations like this. But let's continue the video.
Say what the fuck I feel. But other people, other women, no, I would never would do that. Me, bitch, period. Let's go.
Alright. And the last one for the truth or drink is how many men have you slept with?
Oh shit. I'm gonna drink to that one. I don't know if you know what? Let me stop being a pussy ass hoe. Honestly, I don't fucking know. I can't even answer the question truthfully because I don't fucking know. I don't keep track. Who the fuck keeps track of how many niggas they fuck? Like, that's just like I don't know. Let me see. Because I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to tell y'all some shit I ain't never told nobody. So this is a very exclusive interview. I lost my virginity at 12 years old. So, bitch, I've been fucking for a long time. It's not funny. I'm not saying that to just I'm just telling my truth. Okay?
But that's also the story of most of our sisters. That's also the story of most of our black and brown sisters out here. Either by force or by choice, they lose their virginity very, very early. Now, what is that about? We're going to get into that later. Because I got something to really show y'all. So please hold on this whole video because I got to show y'all this at the end. Let's go.
I've been literally, I remember I lost my virginity at 12 years old. I remember the boy, everything. I remember the whole day like it was yesterday. But 12, bitch, to now, it's been a lot. Girl, is it just my body count everybody. For just niggas or niggas and bitches?
Everybody.
I would say I'm gonna be honest with you. I say 2,000. To be real honest with if you put niggas and bitches, because I done fucked a lot of bitches too. So I be fucking niggas, I be fucking bitches. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it blood raw. Bitch, probably two bands. Yeah, 2,000 bitch sexual partners. Absolutely. Yeah.
This shit is so sad. And the reason that it's so sad to me is because you are saying that you have had sex with both men and women at least 6 to 7 times per month since you were 12 years old. 6 to 7 times per month since you were 12 years old. That's a lot. An extreme a lot of people that you are dealing with. Now, let's go into this. How many of those people that she slept with were fully protected? How many of them folks may have had STDs, may have had any other type of big problems like that? How many babies had she probably aborted because of the many partners that she slept with? This is why the over-sexualization of black women in America is a very, very big problem. Very, very big problem. But I want y'all to hear what she says next.
It is what it is. You know what? Hey, only God could judge me. I don't give a fuck, bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people in the comments probably gonna be like, what the fuck, that's crazy.
Shit, like, it is. It is. I ain't gonna lie, but bitch, I lived a very I lived a very fast life.
And a lot.
Now she said only God can judge her. And I noticed this has been a phrase that's been going around since Tupac put out a song about it. Only God can judge me. She said that, but she don't really understand that the world is judging women just like her. From her being on this platform, she is being judged. From her being in a world where they want to see black women like this, she is being judged. Okay, let me explain it. Let me show y'all what I gotta get to. I gotta get to it now. This is Wikipedia right here. It shows sexualization. This is what somebody wrote on Wikipedia about sexualization. Let me see if I can zoom it in a little bit so that we all can read this. Now, we are looking at the effects on women of color. The sexualization of women of color is different from the sexualization of white women. The media plays a significant role in the sexualization. The media are likely to have powerful effects if the information is presented persistently, consistently, and collaborated among forms. As a media effect, stereotypes rely on the repetition to perpetuate and sustain them. According to Celine Perinas Shimizu, to see race is to see sex, and vice versa. Now, I'm not going to read this whole article, but I'm going to break down certain parts of it, certain parts of this article, because as I was reading this article, I noticed that it was some important things that need to be said, especially in relationship to the video that I just showed you guys. Now, the woman said that she slept with over 2,000 partners, both men and women. On top of that, you know, she on multiple occasions called herself a hoe over and over and over and over. And the thing is, what is making her feel like this is, you know, saying a cool thing to do? All right, so many people are going to look at this and say, okay, why is this cool for her to do, or why does she think it's cool for her to do? But just let's read this right quick. Black women Many scholars trace the sexualization of black women back to slavery, where certain stereotypes were invented as a way to dehumanize black women. These stereotypes include the Jezebel, who was seen as a light skinned, overly sexual black woman with no control over her desires. The Mammy, a dark skinned black fat woman who was asexual in nature and whose sole purpose was to cook for a white family. The Sapphire, first shown on the radio television show Amos and Andy, she was loud, crude, jealous woman who took joy in emasculating men. These stereotypes are carried or have carried over to the way black girls view themselves and how society views them. The Jezebel stereotype in particular has reemerged in the form of rap video vixens. These images seen in music videos have two effects. They influence how black women are viewed in society, and they also shape how black women view themselves. Now, I want y'all to take a look at this. I'm going to skip down a little bit because, like I said, y'all can go back and read this if you would like. But let's see how, in the latter years, this type of sexualization has been influencing black women to be exactly what you just saw on the screen. Okay, the image is portrayed in both African American and mainstream American culture reinforces the lens through which the everyday experience and ideal for adolescent African American women are viewed. Shows like The Flavor of Love, which rely on the stereotype of the black pimp and the submissive woman, where Flavor Flav strip women of their real name and give them nicknames such as Sting 1 and Sting 2, showcase the denial of the agency of black women. This denial of agency makes it easy for people to see them as little more than sex symbols. Infantilizing them and stripping them of all things that make them individuals creates a culture in which black women are no longer seen as people, but objects used for individual male pleasure, making it easier to side with black men when black women accuse them of assault because black women can't be assaulted when all they want is sex. Along with a deflated sense of self-worth, these stereotypes can also influence black girls, and notably poor ones. Because like she said, she started off in the strip club as 15 to help her mother, who was on hard times. Noticeably poor ones, that their sense of worth and an escape from poverty can be found through their sexualization. The more modern version of the Jezebel, a black woman who is highly sexual and materialistic, may also have the most importance in inner city black girls. Throughout this interview, she talked about how she would charge men for sex. She talked about how she's looking for nothing but a baller. She's looking for nothing but men with money. Like, she talks about sex like it's a hobby for her. And this is how most of our young girls do today. I'm going to get to the reason why in just a minute, but I got to read the rest of this. The sexual link to poverty and its relevance to survive are clear. Their lives have been called ghetto fabulous, where they are socially embedded in the culture of poverty, yet have the economic means to procure middle class goods. Even women are guilty of the sexualization. Nicki Minaj, who made the phrase Barbie bitch popular and raps about how she only fucks with ballers, draws on stereotypes such as the gold digger in order to promote her brand. While the bad Barbie bitch character was developed out of a history of over-sexualizing the body of black women, it has also been used as a way of black women to reconquer their sexuality. No longer is it men using their body for the enjoyment of other men, but it is they themselves who are showcasing their features as a way to uplifting who they are. Hence, duality is created within hip hop culture, and sexualization of black women is still being seen. But the emergence of female artists, we also see an emergence of a counterculture reclaiming the sexuality of black women as their own. Now, that's what we're seeing here. Now, I want y'all to go back and read this article. This article, like I said, is a Wikipedia article, and it is entitled Sexualization. I want y'all to go back and read this article because they made some great points about not just black women, but white women, Latino women, Asian women, all sorts of women, and how they are being portrayed in the media and how they are being portrayed by men. My thing is with this young girl, and let me pull her back up because my computer shut her down real quick. But my thing is with this black woman and with many black women like her, saying they are being over sexualized, but who are over sexualizing them the most is men. We need to take accountability on that end for what we are doing. Because even pay attention to who she's interviewing with. Let me type her in. Diamond the body. Even pay attention to who she's interviewing with in this interview. This 16 shot visuals. It's a male. It's a male who is interviewing this woman. Supposed to be interviewing her for her rapping abilities, for her entrepreneurship, but later start to talk about her sexual nature. Really dove into her sexual nature and allowed her to open up about it. I guess thinking that was going to impress his audience. Also, she did other interviews with men who dove into her sexual nature. They don't see the fact that, she rose out of poverty after becoming a stripper and then flipped her money into becoming a rapper and also a club owner. What they stick to is her sexual nature. None of the rest of that is important. None of the rest of that is important on how you helping employ other people who maybe have been in the same situation that you are. How you are helping to build yourself to the point where you could take care of yourself and you could take care of your mother and you could take care of the family in no way that any other person in your family probably had been able to. Let's forget about all that. Let's talk about how many bodies you got. Let's talk about if your body is real. Let's talk about how good you can suck a dick. Let's talk about that. And these are men that's doing this. Now, I'm going to hold myself accountable on some stuff too, because I used to have a site, or I still have a site, called MikeHudson.com. And on my site, I would post models and I would interview models and get certain information out of them that was sort of in the same fashion. But when I realized that this is what mainstream wants, I put it like that. When I realized that this is what mainstream wants from the black community, when I realized what I just read in that article, I stopped it immediately. Because I want, especially the younger women, to understand that you're worth a lot more than just your body. You're worth a lot more than just, the features on you that you can possibly sell or prostitute. You're worth way more than that. Like, it's so much more that you can do as women to help your people. Besides just talking about how big a ass you got, you know what I'm saying, how nice your titties are, you know what I'm saying, how nice your head is. But we have to realize it for what it is, and we have to step up and be leaders in our community now. Because we have daughters out here, and this could be your daughter. Because she's looking up to this girl and how she got out, and she may think that that's the only way. You know what I'm saying? Women, y'all got to hold yourself accountable too. Y'all can't be putting yourself out there like this. You see what I'm saying? Showing yourself overly sexual. Because you got daughters that's looking up to you. You got daughters that want to be like you. And because you have daughters that want to be like you, you are charged with being the example that they need to see. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, that's my time on here with Black in America. I hope I gave y'all a little bit of information, a little bit of something to think about, a little bit of something to go off of, you know what I'm saying. My name is Claudian Lemons, and this is Black in America, and I appreciate y'all for looking. Make sure that y'all follow this page. Make sure that y'all also donate to buying me a coffee if you like this particular show, if you like this particular podcast, and please, you know what I'm saying, the description is going to be down, the link is going to be down in the description rather, where you can donate to me, and you know, so I'm giving away 20 cents for a particular donation price, so look for that. But yeah, until the next time, y'all, we out.